Burger King has always been known traditionally as the younger brother to McDonald's. McDonald's is big, giant fast food chain, and Burger King has been a kid bro. But in 2018, Burger King did something very, very, very interesting, and actually used McDonald's to popularize itself, and just showing the power of what technology can do when used well and when used wisely. It can bring in such an amazing result without much effort and much labor. Let's see what they did after the break. Welcome back. I hope this finds you well. So we've been talking about technology and career, technology and business. And so seeing how technology can affect business, how it can disrupt business, how it can make or break businesses. Now, back in 2018, Burger King was launching a new Whopper on its menu. And so what they decided to do to make it popular was to actually geofence 14,000 McDonald's locations. Don't worry, I'll explain what geofencing is. It may look a very, complicated vocabulary. Geofencing is simply the use of GPS or RFID technology to create a virtual boundary around a certain location. And that enables software to trigger a certain response on a mobile device when it enters or leaves that area. So for example, you can geofence your home such that when you're approaching your home, just getting near, the lights come on. So even before you enter the house, the lights already come on. So you've geofenced your home, and your app, the app is on your phone. So because of course you're carrying your phone as you get near the house, the software triggers a response by switching on the lights. So what did Burger King do? Burger King geofenced McDonald's, locations such that if you're within 600 feet of a McDonald's, you would get an alert on your app, on your phone, telling you why not a Whopper, a 1 cent Whopper is just a detour away. Okay, so they were calling it the Whopper detour. And so what that meant was, if I was going to buy a burger at McDonald's and I get that message on my phone, immediately I say, a Whopper for just 1 cent. Let me go to Burger King instead of going to McDonald's. And so just that simple campaign made the Burger King app go to number 1 in terms of the fast food restaurants and chains. It went to it occupied the number 1 slot in just a record of 2 days. It became the number 1 most downloaded app on iOS and Android. Because why? If that happened to me, of course I would tell you, my friend, and you would tell your friend, and all of that. So it became a very popular campaign. That impression they got of 3, almost 5 billion impressions of that advertising campaign, the Whopper detour. And Burger King was able to make a 27-to-1 return on investment of that campaign. That's a very serious return on investment. Some of even the business experts say this was really out of this world what Burger King did. So you can see they did not spend much money. It's just geofence McDonald's. And so I'm coming to McDonald's to buy. I get an alert that a Whopper is just 1 cent away. Of course, I drive to Burger King instead and go and claim my Whopper. So, but the trick was you had to be you had to be within 600 feet of a McDonald's. So you can see the wisdom there. So they knew most likely you are going to get something at McDonald's, and so now they prompt you to go get an alternative at their location, and a cheaper alternative at that particular time, you know. Yeah, so you can see how technology used well can really just turn something around. So Burger King, of course, became very popular. It was the talk of the time. And that campaign was actually done in December, I think from December 6th to about 14th, thereabout. Yeah, so it really, aided the sales of Burger King going into the festive season, that 2018. Yeah, so, looking at how you can leverage technology to really popularize a campaign or jumpstart a business, or basically reinforce customer loyalty or brand loyalty, you can do a lot with technology, and you don't have to spend so much money. That's now also the interesting bit about it. Yeah, so I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but you can see how properly positioning yourself and knowing the tools available to you and knowing how to use them can actually help you get leverage, can help you get ahead of the competition and actually eat your competitors' lunch. And that's exactly what Burger King did. They ate McDonald's lunch. Yeah, so whose lunch are you going to eat? What are you going to do with some of the tools that are available to you today? God bless you. Shalom Aleichem.